Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. On my end, it has been a bit of a long week. I've been sick all week, so I wanted to use my wardrobe as a bit of a pick-me-up. So my concept for the lookbook today is basically to try things that I've never done before with my styling for Lolita. So I went through my inspiration folder, which is just like a folder on my computer where I save coordinates, street snaps, ads, things like that, and I just went through it and I picked out some styling things that I really liked and that I've never done in my own Lolita like coordinates. So I have 5 different things to try out today, and that's what we're going to be doing. So here's the first coordinate. The concept for this one is everything patterned. So I wanted everything, like each item in the coordinate, to have the same pattern, which is polka dots here, so that the pattern was like really part of the coordinate and not just part of like one piece. So here we have it. Of course, I don't have any shoes with a pattern, though I think that would be really fun. Maybe like a fun touch to look for in the future. So yeah, I think this is really cute and fun. I really love polka dots with red, especially. I find it has that kind of like kitschy fun feeling that I really like with red in Lolita. And of course, my Fresh Strawberry Diner JSK was the perfect dress to pick for this coordinate since it just has so many polka dots on it in the first place. So this concept was to do a coordinate with 3 colors. Now that's not that crazy, but I actually rarely do like 3 color coordinates. I do 2 colors, like pink and slacks, pink and lavender, whatever, or I add white most often. So even though I've probably done 3 colors before, it wasn't like super purposeful. So I wanted to really go into a coordinate with like the intent being 3 colors. And for today I chose pink, sax, and lavender. I chose my aquarium carnival dress because it has, I think, the most obvious lavender in my wardrobe. And knowing that I don't have a lot of lavender, I thought it would be better to pull the print that already has some in it. I think this might have been a bit better with lavender shoes in terms of like color balance and making the lavender more visible. I have these wrist cuffs, there's some lavender on the socks, and I have my cutso, but it's not super duper obvious. And of course I have my lavender hippo right here. So there is a lot of lavender, but I feel like it just gets hidden in the coordinate. I don't know. Maybe I'll feel a bit different when I look at it later. I'm satisfied with this coordinate, but it's not my favorite. I think there's like rooms to improve it, but you know, it does what I wanted it to do, which is have a multitude of colors. So yeah. This one, my inspiration actually comes from just like a mirror selfie. I think it was from a Japanese Lolita. I'll put it here or in the description somewhere. But basically, they were wearing a bolero over a long sleeve shirt, and I thought it was really, really cute. So I decided to try that out myself. Here is the result. It's a pretty simple thing, but I really like it because I really like wearing white sleeve blouses in Lolita. I know that like colored blouses are a bit more popular right now, but I just really like the image of those like white blouses with sweet from the OTT era. I think it's really cute, and it adds like a certain simplicity to an otherwise more busy coordinate. And instead of hiding your white blouse with a, you know, long sleeve cardigan, you can wear a short sleeve one instead. So I thought it was a really cute idea, and that's what I did today with my memorial cake GSK, because it has like those beautiful light blues that are subtle in it. And I decided to just add a bit of color with these tights to match the print, the head bow, that sort of thing. It's a pretty simple coordinate. I think it follows pretty like typical color balance rules and everything, but I do really like how it came out. I definitely think this is going to go in my frequently used repertoire of layering now. This one, the concept is to try a new color scheme, and that is mint and sax, which I've never done before despite having both colors in my wardrobe for a long time. I chose this Mermaid Symphony OP because, well, it's mint and the print does have some subtle sax details in it that are really nice. So I thought it would be the perfect one to use. I contemplated using my Decoration Dream GSK because it is technically like a sax colorway with mint, but the sax is so like in between mint and sax that I just couldn't really make it work with a lot of the saxes I already have. So I chose this OP instead. I actually surprisingly like this. I thought I wouldn't because like green and sax or mint and sax are so close, but the tones that I have in my wardrobe are pretty different to this specific OP, so I do think it works. I went for something more casual, with the exception being the shoes, of course. My new mint tea parties are stuck in Taobao Purgatory as well, so these are the only mint shoes I have right now. I didn't even use any jewelry or rings because I didn't really have any that I felt worked with this coordinate. So instead I tied my canette under my chin to kind of add something to that area, and then I'm just keeping it super duper simple. Apart from that, the only like real accessory that I have is this like hair bow thing, and I wanted to use it because it's a mint and sax colorway. So I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Surprisingly, I think this might be something that I use every once in a while, though I highly doubt it's going to become like my main color scheme. For this one, I have a couple different things new that I'm trying. The first, most simple one is just wearing ankle socks over tights. I've never done that before, and it's a pretty popular trend, so I figured I'd try it. I think it's really cute. I actually really like how you can add like a color to your coordinate just with like adding some ankle socks. So yeah, I can definitely see myself doing that again. The problem is I just need ankle socks. I bought a bunch on Taobao and then the seller canceled my order, so I'd rather get cute AP ones anyway, since they usually have a bit more detail to them. Anyway, the next thing is shoehorning a color in. So taking a color that isn't on your dress and adding it to the coordinate. In this case, it's Saks. Obviously this Aqua Princess JSK is monochromatic, and try as I might to find things in this hot pink, it's a little difficult, and when I do find things, they're not necessarily in my style or size. So I've given up on that a bit, and I want to try coordinating this JSK with something other than just like pink or white. So here we are. I've been wanting to try this coordinate for a while, and I'm not really sure if I love how it turned out. I think conceptually, like, I get it with the sailor collar and the wrist cuffs with seashells, and the little hat is very like beachy, but I don't know if these Dream Marine tights work super well. I really like them because they're not as saturated as they look in the stock photos once they're worn, but it does make it a bit difficult to like see the Saks in them, and maybe Saks shoes would have been better. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, this is what the cord is right now. I might come back to this concept and rework it, but if you have any suggestions, I guess, for things to change, let me know. Maybe it would be cute with some striped blue socks instead to like be a bit more casual, and I'd probably change the choker too. I just didn't really want to reuse my Chateau d'Yquem one. So yeah. So that was everything for today. I enjoyed this kind of, I don't know, mini experiment. I think it's always fun to like play with your wardrobe and try new things. I definitely think that like in my first maybe 3 years of wearing Lolita, I was a lot more experimental in terms of trying to use like non-Lolita items, or, you know, doing different concepts, blending in different styles, because I hadn't really found myself in Lolita. So I was kind of like trying to blend what I knew about normie fashion with Lolita fashion to varying degrees of success. And also I had less items, so I was just trying to make the most of what I had. I like my Lolita aesthetic now. Of course, I think it's fun to try new things, like that was the point of this video, but my goal with Lolita isn't to be like super creative, to be honest. I just really like wearing the clothes. I really like the Lolita aesthetic. I have no issue following the rules in a way that suits me. So yeah, this was just kind of trying to bring back that like more experimental energy from my early Lolita days, while using what I do know about Lolita fashion to make the coordinates actually work now. I'd love to know what you thought of them. If you have any suggestions for any of these coordinates, or any favorites, any least favorites, things like that, let me know in the comments below. If you've been experimenting with your wardrobe lately, tell me about it too. I would love to know what you've been adding and like what new things you've been trying this year. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye!